Hi, I'm Calais Campbell, and I'm going to teach you the stab move. Now to start off, I want to introduce one of my teammates, Stephen Baker. Now this move is for a guy who's a little smaller, maybe the more athletic type, but you want to make sure that when you get some good stat, that you put your hand on one side of his chest, either inside or the outside. Right now, for camera's sake, we're going to start with one side, that's the outside. You don't want to go down the middle, because if you go down the middle, he has more power and you won't be able to get your hips on the edge. Football's about working edges. So you want to stab him on the edge. Then when he puts his hand up, you want to flip your hips and kind of clear his hands from you, and then finish through with either a swim move over the top, down, or a rip move and clear yourself to the quarterback. All right, so now I'm gonna bring in my little brother, Severin Campbell, to come and show you how it's done at a faster pace. So that move, you kind of want to get it done before like 5 to 7 yards, because that's what a quarterback is going to set up. But it's a nice move. You have to bring the power in and make sure you get a good extension. If you want to walk through it a little bit for me so I can talk through it. But you want to get good hand placement, get extension. When he shoots that hand, good hip turn, and finish through. Now that's a move that you kind of want to do it in situations where the guy has long arms, but you want to make sure that you have one arm is longer than two. That's what they always say. The coaches always say one arm is longer than two. So you want to turn your shoulders, get a good stab, and then you want to flip your hips and kind of use his momentum against him and go and clear yourself through. So if you want to show it through one more time for him, Severin. That's a good one. Now we can go for the inside, which is kind of the variation of it. So it's the same kind of move, but this is for a guy who kind of gives up the inside. So it really kind of matters on the set. So if he sets kind of quicker or inside, you want to punch the outside shoulder and try to go around. If he oversets, it kicks a little wider, then you want to kind of go on the inside. You want to stab right here and then fall back inside. But you got to make sure that you do that a little bit later, so the quarterback, you're on the same level as a quarterback. You don't want him to be able to scramble outside and lose contain. So you kind of want to get him going upfield. So the great pass rushers, or somebody like myself, I like to go upfield a couple steps, then stab, and then force my way back inside. So if you want to show that stuff, I appreciate it. That was more like a swim move inside, work on the staff. That was nice though. So just kind of stab him for a second and then snatch off inside. There you go. It's a little better. But what I really want you to do though, if you want to go a little slower though, is turn and get that extension and kind of like just press a little longer. I don't know if your boy's getting tired or not. All right, so hold on, give some point. If you want to walk through it for me real quick, I'll walk you through it real quick actually. So when you're kicking back and you want to hit it, so everything you do after you finish it, you got to clear. So you got to come over the top with a swim move and clear his hands down and kind of come through with a chop rip or you have to clear his hands though. So if you want to, after you get it, you want to rip, you got to clear his hands off you though. That's everything with pass rushing is your second move. One more time, y'all can slow it down and kind of do like more of a walk-through pace, but. All right. Okay guys, so in closing, I want to walk through it real quick so you understand. It's based off his stance, or off his set. So if he kicks back, straight back, you want to stab the outside, make him shoot his hands, and then turn and rip through. Always clear yourself. And then if it's the inside, or if he oversets you, you want to go inside and you want to stab the inside number and then come through. Make sure it's always half a man. So that's the first point that you need to know, is it's either half a man, either outside or inside, but it's never down the middle, always a half a man. And the second point is every time, and you always want to clear yourself. So you want to clear his hands and clear yourself and turn your hips and finish through. And I'm Calais Campbell, and that's how you do the stab move.